What's up YouTube? Here with a fabled deck update. I know I had this for sale, but I was just playing around with it and changed a few things, and I actually really like it. So I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at the deck. You got your 3 Grimro. This is used to search out anything in the deck. Sorry, trying to get rid of that glare. You search it to search, or you discard it to search any fabled in the deck, which is really useful, but you have to have a fabled on the field. But that's not too bad, because this deck special summons so much. 3 fabled crews. When it's discarded, you can special summon a card from the grave. Out of all the fableds, this is my favorite. It is Fabled Chawa. You gotta run 3 of them. You discard 1 fabled monster to special summon this card from your hand. And since most of the fabled card gets special summoned when you discard them, that's awesome with this guy. And it allows for quick synchros. 3 Ganashia. When he's discarded, he's special summoned from the grave, and he becomes an 1800 beater. 3 Fabled Kerberal. When he's discarded, he's special summoned, and he's a level 2 trainer. 2 Nozuchi. This guy allows for quick, high level synchros, so that's why I use him. You don't really need 3, you don't have enough monsters to really run 3. 1 Sangan, grab pretty much everything except Grimro, and double snipe. I was gonna run 3, but it just kept being a dead draw, so I moved it down to 2. 1 Giant Trunade. Staple, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, all staples. Now, I was having some trouble getting around some cards, so I added some destruction cards. 3 Smashing, just to get rid of your opponent's monsters. Double Fissure, same thing. Torrential, it's really good. 3 Compulsory. This format, this card is so incredibly good, because just about every single deck, every single top tier deck synchros, and 3 Compulse is just amazing against those decks. So a main deck 3 because it's also good against other decks, and I love this card. Double Bottomless, sorry about that guys. Double Bottomless, just good. Double Karma Cut, just remove stupid stuff. Mirror Force, explanatory. Solemn and Bribe for negation. Alright, that was the deck. Now on to the extra deck. You got 2 Fabled Unicorn. This is like a continuous solemn warning, except you don't have to pay the life points, but the only problem is you have to have the same number of cards in hand as your opponent in order to negate it. Then you got 2 Fabled Kudabi. He can't be destroyed by card effects or by battle if you have no cards in hand, so that's good. 2 Junk Warrior, you'll see why here in just a second. 3 Reagan, draw power. He's like your Pot of Greed. When he synchro summon, if you have 1 or less cards in your hand, you draw until you have 2. And normally when you're going to synchro for him, you want to empty your hand so you can draw 2. Magical Android, Gaia, Ancient Sacred Wyvern. He goes for OTKs, which is good. Yeah. Colossal Fighter. Just good level 8. Stardust and Darken. I like Darken because you can set them in defense and just keep blowing stuff up every single turn. Alright, and now on to the side deck. And this is what I've been working on for a while. I really think it turned out well, and opponents never see it coming. So let's look at it. 2 Junk Synchron, because you put in 3 Doppel Warrior, and that is all because you side into a Fabled Chaos. Now, opponents never see that, never ever see that coming, and when you can change, the whole theme of your deck by siding in, pretty much your whole side deck, opponents struggle handling that. So, I mean, if you can, just catch your opponent by surprise by changing the theme of your deck, you usually end up winning the duel. And it runs really well. Doppel Warrior comes in handy because you special summon from the grave a lot, just because of the Fabled monster's effects. So that allows for bigger synchros. The Junk Synchron, you can use with Doppel Warrior and get a high level Junk Warrior, or a high attack Junk Warrior. And then Chaos Sorcerer is because all the Fableds are light, and then you're siding in 5 darks besides Chaos Sorcerer, so you're siding in a total of 8 darks. Alright, and then 2 Prohibition, just really good, like against Sams or something. You can call she in, and there's nothing they can do about it, really, unless they draw MST or Trunade or something like that. So, that's really good. Burden of the Mighty just helps. I don't know, I just like the card a lot. Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, because most decks play with higher level monsters, whether it's Synchro or just B-Sticks like JD, whatever. It negates all level 6 or higher monsters' effects, and they cannot attack, which is amazing. Really like this siding into this because you can play with your level 4 and 5 synchro monsters, which is really good. Yeah, because you can go summon Junk Synchron, grab Doppel, go for Junk Warrior, and it's a high level 5 monster, so you can just attack over everything. So really like that card to side into. And last card of the side is Mind Crush. I put this in there because of all the gadgets that are going to be played with the new Exceed monsters. So that's why I put that in there. Alright, and that's the deck. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace, YouTube.